This is terrible. I had like 10 minutes done into this video and the whole thing crashed. So I'm gonna have to start again. I don't want to. Okay, but I have to. Okay. If you're here, I hope you've watched the first part, because it's really important that you watch the first part. The Lord is really is going to be using this to reveal a lot of stuff of what is going on. Okay. The falling away, it's the revealing, it's the great deception. Yeah. Everything is coming to head. Okay, so it's time that he reveals all this stuff to you. And as I've mentioned before, there's a couple of sisters out there that have put videos out there. Channel Lively, she's had 2 videos that she's put out there this week. She's really came out, and she calls it in the chamber, and she calls it sexually explicit. So to have she gives a warning. This video is not going to be sexually explicit, but it's really a revealing as well of the bride. He's showing you the revealing of the bride is in the real sense of the word. Okay, so this is the rapture, because rapture means excitement, euphoria, ecstasy, pleasure. So if you've been waiting to rapture, you might already have been. It's not the gathering away. This needs to happen first. The man of sin needs to be revealed, and then it's the gathering. Okay, the getting caught up, getting harpazoed. Okay, to meet the Lord up in the air. So as we mentioned before in 2 Thessalonians, okay, read 1 to 3 or 4. So this is going to be a very interesting message. I want to make sure that you understand it really well, what he's showing you. The bride is being revealed, and I don't know, it's a peeling away of peeling away maybe of the skin, but peeling away of the truth as well. Okay, because she's going to be revealing to the world, and it could be through this way, because now a couple of sisters have come out. This is going to be a confirmation to them as well, and to many of you out there, okay, who have been raptured, who have been going through this, and this is a great deception. Nobody expected this. This is that chamber with the Lord. Okay, so I'm going to start because this was the second message of the video. Okay, the invasion of the Libya, the man-made river. Okay, because I'm starting over again, I'm not sure if I have showed you, because I don't remember what I've just done or what was done 2 minutes ago and 10 minutes ago, but I want to this is what we're looking at. Okay, Time Man, the video that he came out, Tintin 2011, I already put out a message. The invasion of Libya, man-made river, is the one that we're going to be looking at in this video, and it's really the revealing. It's really the great deception. Okay, so we're going to study the words invasion, Libya, man-made, and river. Please stay tuned to the end. It's going to be the most important message I've ever put out there. Okay. What is an invasion? Okay. The act of invading by armed force into a territory to conquer. Okay. So the point is to go in and conquer. Okay. a large-scale onset of something harmful, such as a disease. Not that we're going to use this, but just in case, okay? It is an intrusion or an encroachment to take possession or overrun. In its thesaurus, an invasion is a penetration and entrance. So right away, okay, we see that an invasion is an act of penetration, it's an act of entrance. The goal is to conquer, and on a large scale, to take possession, overrun, they all mean the same thing, okay? The second word, Libya. It's just a location, but I thought I would look it up, okay? And what I came across was pretty interesting. So first of all, Libya is a location. It's mostly in the desert. It's on the Mediterranean Sea. Did I say it right? Mediterranean Sea. Sorry, guys. It's a major exporter of petroleum. Okay, so we'll keep all these things in mind. So what is man? Okay, first of all, there's the Nile, I-S-L-E, of man. It's in Great Britain. Let me show you this one. Right at the top, Isle in Great Britain. Then we'll go to man. An adult male, a human, regardless of sex or age. I want you to go to number 5. I'll try to read it because I'm reading it sideways. It's not really clear. A member of the genus Homo, family Hominidae, order Primates, class, how do I get to, class Mammalia, so I can read better, sorry. Characterized by erect posture and an opposable thumb, especially a member of the order extant species, Homo sapiens, distinguished by a highly developed brain, the capacity for abstract reasoning, and the ability to communicate by means of organized speech and record information in a variety of symbolic systems. Number 6, a male human endowed with qualities such as strength. 7, it's a husband, a male lover, a sweetheart. Okay? So we were built at His image. I just want to remember. I want you to just grasp that right now. Okay? There's more definitions that I'm going to go, but I don't want to show you everyone, okay? This is the part that I wanted you to see. It's a male servant. It's a subordinate. It's one who swore allegiance to a lord. In the Middle Ages is a vassal. Now I know how to pronounce it. Wow. This brings us back to the message I did about Justin Bieber, about calling forth the armies, the vassals, to create an explosion, pistons, a bursting. And wouldn't it be very strange that it's only about 3 or 4 days later, and I couldn't even pronounce the word vassal back then, and here it is again. If you're still thinking that this is coincidence, that I'm picking up these messages that he wants me to look at, and they're not interlinked, This is incredible. This is incredible. When I came across this word again, and this time it gives me the definition, you know, one who swore allegiance to a lord in the Middle Ages, a vassal. He's calling forth his army a vassal in the last video. I thought it was a message to, you know, calling forth his armies, that there was create an explosion, to create an event, to create. It's his army that's coming. This is the event. Okay, he's coming. Now we're seeing it's an invasion. Okay, he's coming to take over, to take possession of, to conquer. Okay, who and what is what he's going to be showing us. Okay, things have not been what we have thought them to be or expected them to be. Okay, not at all. Not at all. I know a lot of you out there, it's going to be really hard to change your ideas, your concepts, like renew your mind. But you have to. He keeps telling you, you need to renew your mind. Things are not what they seem. And he's about to show you. Okay? So, still on the word man, what are idioms? Okay? In complete agreement, unanimously, with no exception. Manning something means an exclamation, often indicating surprise or pleasure. To provide with sufficient people for operation or defense. To take one's place at or near in readiness for action. Falcony means to induce, okay, because this is also under the word man. A hawk or falcon is also under the name man. It means to endure the presence of and handling by man, especially strangers. And then the word man can be replaced by staff. No! Oh, yeah! Retarded. Okay? They even put that in the dictionary, and I'm going to have to show you. Because to me, to endure the presence of and handling by man, especially strangers, to have to put up with being handled by strangers, is not my idea of wanting to be a bride of Christ, okay? But then he tells you that the word man can be replaced by staff, and I've got to show you. Right there, manless, adjective. Usage. The use of man to mean human beings in general is often considered sexist. Gender-neutral alternatives include human beings, people, and humankind. The verb to man can also be replaced by to staff. To staff. Man, staff. Okay? So remember that, because it's coming in the message. I used the alternative that he offered. It was nicer. Root words. Okay, man is the root word of, we see men, gentleman, military man, serviceman. Human is a human being. It's homo from the word as in Homo sapiens, classes of primates, okay? To man yourself for danger means to strengthen yourself, to fortify yourself. Did we not have just, again, yesterday, the day before, the word 555? It was going to be strengthening your hand. And by his mighty hand, with yours, would be bringing the people out of Egypt and into the promised land. Well, now again, man means to man yourself for danger means to strengthen and fortify. So you see, I was putting all these words together, and they're all the same words that come back from out of nowhere. I don't know how he does it. Okay, he has written those dictionaries. There's no other way. Okay. So what is made? Okay, because it was man-made river. Okay. What is made is something produced. It's something manufactured, invented. Remember those words: produced, manufactured, invented. Something that is man-made is something that is assured of success. Okay, or sorry, a made man. A made man, like a self-made man, is someone who is assured of success. Okay, idioms: made for, perfectly suited, and the thesaurus, made instead of a bed. And those are really the words right there in the dictionary. Okay, made of a bed. Having the sheets and the blankets set in order. And the opposite is to have a bed unmade. The sheets and the blankets are tangled. And I've had sheets and blankets in researches before that I did not pay attention to. But I should have, because now I could tell you exactly where they were. But it should be in here, trust me. And if you're listening to those other sisters out there too, strip, again, just a reminder, it means to remove garments, and it means to remove the sheets and the blankets as well. Okay? Okay. So now, our last word, river. Before I put the message together for you, okay? So what is a river? Well, it's a large neutral body of water emptying into an ocean, a lake, or other, usually fed along its course by conversing tributaries. A river is a stream or an abundant flow. To sail down the river. To deceive or betray. This, what we are revealing right now, which is the falling away, which is the rapture, to sail down the river. It's to deceive or betray. It is the great deception. It is the great betrayal. It's the falling away. It's the stripping. It's the revealing. It's the rapture. It's the euphoria. It's the excitement. And all this is the great deception. The great betrayal. No one would have expected it. It's not alien. Everything is the Lord. Everything is the Lord. To sail down the river. A while ago I had the word strip, and with the word strip he showed me the falling away, which brought me to 2 Thessalonians 2. And now in the second part of the message, because it was all one title, so now in the second part of the message he's revealing that all this is the great deception that everybody is expecting. Everybody's got their ideas. Everybody has got their theories. This is the great betrayal. This is the falling away. River. To be up the river is slang. It means to or in prison. To be in prison. To go to prison. So it means to be up the river. River. To go to prison or to be in prison. And you know, that brings me to I don't know which psalm it is. When the Sister Lively was going through her video this week, she was reading a psalm by David, and I don't know what the psalm is, so I can't go back and give it to you. But the way he's writing to the Lord, you can clearly see that he's been raptured. He's in a state of euphoria, excitement, ecstasy. He's in love. He's with the Lord, in communion with the Lord. Where you are you need to partake of the flesh and be in communion with the Lord. It's the consummation. I've been giving you those words lately too. The consummation. The psalm she was reading, it was obvious. When you're looking with the right eyes, we were not before. Paul, when he writes all the time, he says about he's given all of himself. He doesn't exist anymore. He's just in the Lord. He's a servant of the Lord. He's in bondage to Christ is the word I want to use, because these are the words that are coming up again with the word river. And the Lord uses what is also a river. I'm gonna, guys, I'm gonna just, if you can hang on a minute here, I might have some pictures. I'm gonna go to the end. Sorry. You know, there's a song out there, I'm just thinking about it now, and it's there is a river whose stream make glad the city of our God. There is a river. I just want to, oh, I got rapture here though. The state of being transported by a lofty emotion, ecstasy, the expression of ecstasy, the transporting of a person from one place to another, especially to heaven, rapturing from one place to another in heaven, but from one place to another. So you're not just going to heaven once. You go back, you're in a state of euphoria. You're with him, you're in the seventh heaven, third heaven, and then you go back. Didn't expect that, eh? Rapture, ecstasy, bliss, blissfulness, cloud 9, seventh heaven, walking on air. state of elated bliss. See all those words? I'm telling you, he writes these definitions and he writes the dictionaries. Okay, I was looking for river. I'm sorry, this is taking so long. Up the river. I just want you to believe me. Okay, idiom, right in the middle of the screen. Up the river, to or in prison. To go to prison or to be in prison. Paul was in prison, literally, and he was in prison with the Lord. And that's what it's all about, being dead in Christ. About being in the Lord. What is a river? It is an abundant stream or flow of water. It's any abundant stream or flow of water, such as rivers of tears. Look at number 3. Any abundant stream or flow, which is an outpouring, rivers of tears. To sail down the river to betray. The betrayal. Sorry. Another one I want to show you at the top. What is a river? An abundant flow of water or other liquids. Well, that would make sense, right? You want to hear about the flood that Noah had? And then he was raptured before because the flow was there. But then came the great, or I guess maybe it was the rapture at the time of, it was the flood. It was the deluge. This is what was going on with him. Then it came to physical, because we believe scriptures where it says that he came and destroyed the whole world. But Noah was raptured before. And then when the Lord came to destroy the earth, Noah and his wife, family, well, they were spared. But Noah was already raptured. Because when you are raptured, the protection of the Lord is upon you. His hand is upon you. Keeps you safe. You're his bride. You're his wife. Okay? So Noah was already raptured. Okay? And then the deluge came and wiped everybody off the earth. And now we're at the same place all over again. Okay? I want you to look. Number 2. While I'm talking about Noah. Whoops, a bit too far. 2. It's a flow, it's a wave, it's a rush, it's a flood. Spate, torrent, deluge. Torrent, there's plenty of scriptures about that in the Bible as well. In the New Testament, in the book of Revelation. It's the flood all over again. Why the rivers of tears? I think about that one. Because it's really a deception, isn't it? It's really a deception. And of course, I put a note there, but it's like I've already mentioned, it's the communion, to partake of his body. So we're seeing the great betrayal, the great deception that he talks about in the Bible. We're there. Always been there, I guess, for a little while. We didn't know. We didn't know. He wasn't revealing it yet. This is what is called a rapture. It's the falling away. Why do you think he calls it the falling away? How many people do you think will fall away? Any understand? Can't accept. I don't know. And of course it's the revealing of the bride of Christ. So having said all that, I'm about to give to you the message, the most important message that I think I've ever given. Okay, so I'm going to put this last message. I've never put a message out like this, and it's probably the hardest message I will ever have to put out there. It should be an eye-opener for you. The invasion of Libya by man-made river. I am an adult male with an erect posture, a highly developed brain, with the capacity of abstract reasoning and imagination, and with the ability to communicate by means of organized speech in a variety of symbolic ways. I am endowed with qualities and characteristics of manhood. I am a husband, a lover, a sweetheart, regardless of age or sex. Your earth is an island of men. I am coming with an armed force with the intention to conquer. I will invade. This will be an intrusion and an encroachment. You are the entrance. I will be penetrating in your desert, for you are located right along the Mediterranean Sea, and you are a major exporter of oil. You are a servant and a subordinate, one who has sworn allegiance to the Lord. You are a vassal, and my army has been prepared. You are to be in complete agreement, unanimously, and with no exception. It's a surprise, an exclamation, often indicating pleasure. I will provide sufficient people for operation. You are to take your place at or near, in readiness for action. I will induce. You will endure the presence and the handling by my staff. I am a gentleman, a military man, a service man. You were produced, invented, a match made in heaven. We are perfectly suited, and success is assured. The sheets and blankets are now set in order. Their opposite is unmade and tangled. You are a natural body of water, fed along its course by my hand. You are a stream with abundant flows of liquid, a flood, a torrent, a deluge of living waters. This is the great deception, the great betrayal, the falling away, the rapture. You have been taken prisoner. You are in bondage to Christ. Okay, so that's the message. I do want to comment. I'll make a few comments. Okay, it's light outside, so I'm gonna go for my shower soon. So this will be done, guys. This is not a message that the Lord gave me. Where I'm saying I received a message from the Lord. Okay. I do not know the brother that put out this video. The Lord brought me to it because He wanted me to discover the message. It wasn't at all what I expected, because I was expecting to say that, you know, rapture was a farce, because I was getting the word joke or funny and the word strip. I never thought that the Lord was saying it's a strip tease, it's a strip show. Okay? And then everything that came with it after. All I can do is show you the messages out there. I show you the words. I do not make them up. I show you the words. They're His own. They're His own words. They're His own teachings. It's the stuff that He wants you to know. I can just put them together. So if you don't agree with this message, please don't condemn me. I can't help you. This is one of the messages where if you wanted to leave a comment, it would certainly be a welcome, or that you send me or you give me an inbox. I really hope this helps you out there. It is really meant to help you, to enlighten you. Enlightenment has been oncoming for months. It comes more and more all the time. All the time. It's really amazing. And I just do the word studies. It's Him that puts the messages out there. So you can verify the words yourselves. You can verify the message yourself. Because contrary to the other messages where we come out here and put, these messages are verifiable. If you want to, if you're interested. It's all up to you. Okay? So I hope this video encourages you and it blesses you. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.